AITA for not allowing my boyfriend's mom at our house? Let me just say, I am on a rant, and I cannot take this anymore, so Reddit, it's for you to listen to because everyone at my house is making me feel like AITA. My boyfriend, we will call him Ken, and I have been together almost 10 years. We are both 30. We have been raising his teenage sister. We will call her Danny. For the last 5 or so years, if not longer, I can't even remember how long it has been anymore. In the last year and a half, we have had our fair share of losses. Early last year, their stepfather passed away, leading into my, mother-in-law, we will call her Allie, basically invading my house. Allie is a heavy drug addict, has been using steadily over 20 years. Her husband passed away an overdose where they were squatting. They had been homeless, and this led to her staying at our house, which I thought was temporary. Ken and I agreed it was temporary, and maybe we would try to convince her into going to rehab. However, my BF is clearly severely traumatized, and Allie is super vindictive and manipulative, so every time we almost approached the topic, she found a way to gaslight me. Anywho, fast forward, we hit day 30, no progress. I tell Ken, listen, you gotta figure out what you're doing with your mom, BC. I cannot live like this anymore. She's in our home high, stealing my clothes, belongings, money, basically anything she could, in addition to purposely taking little things to break my chops at any given opportunity. I get it, it's his mom. But damn, we have been raising his sister this entire time, and it's just too chaotic. I tell him he needs to make a plan, address it, and or figure out what is going on. Fast forward, Ken avoids this. She ends up invading our home for 6 months. I have summers off, and I was home with her every day. There was no relaxing constant worry of OD, and Allie was constantly fighting with her teenage daughter. Ken was nowhere to be found. He works long hours and maybe saw her for 2 hours a day total, so it was something he could put up with. But like no shit, 2 hours a day vs 12 hours a day for 3 straight months is so different. I finally catch her in the act of stealing out of my purse. I flip out. Finally, lose my freaking mind, and I tell her it is time to fucking get out. My BF does not have the heart to put up boundaries, but this lady is freaking nuts. She insisted this was her son's house she could stay, and I would be the one leaving. Unhealthy attachment. I went and took her belongings, placed them all outside, and said, see, yeah. Finally, after some convincing both Ken and Danny that we needed appropriate boundaries, pretty smooth sailing. I think I was pretty damn generous in the first place to allow any of this when I've been raising her daughter. Update to follow because this post will be long.